Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a quick video on how I do the boiled linseed oil treatments on rifle stocks. This one's a British Enfield 303 number 4 Mark 1, and this has had 15 coats so far of linseed oil. So just a couple of tips. I've got it in this plastic container. This is the boiled linseed oil that I use. I have these to fill up this linseed oil container once I take a little bit out, just to try to keep the space in here right up to the thing so the air doesn't get into it and make it kind of go off. So before I start, I grab a couple of these and put them down, and the other thing to do before I start is just quickly wipe off any dust and stuff that's on them. But I like to put them in the sun. Right now it's in the kind of low 30s outside, and but it's nice and warm here in my sunroom. So I mean, the process is pretty straightforward. Basically the same as probably what you're reading online, just a matter of dunking your finger in and rubbing it on. I've heard a lot of people spend a lot of time rubbing it on, you know, with a lot of friction and stuff. Well, I kind of maybe do that when I first start out, but you know, pretty much just kind of apply a little bit of pressure. I try not to get the metal parts contacted, but interestingly enough, boiled linseed oil does apparently protect. Well, actually I know for a fact that it actually pretty good rust preventive, but it does leave a kind of gunky film, and it's probably not good for a rifle stock. But I mean, this is pretty much what I do. The insides of the parts, I might do like 2, 3, 4 coats on it, and then, you know, I don't want to kind of put too much of a film there, and they won't be facing the weather anyway, but I mostly concentrate on the outside. That's kind of about it in terms of tips. You know, just kind of rub it in with your finger. What I'll do now is wait for half an hour and wipe it off. And I actually use paper towels. You know, maybe it's not the best thing in the world, but it seems to come up pretty clear. And yeah, maybe it leaves a little bit of stuff there, but I think cotton would as well. So let it dry. Actually, no, don't let it dry. In about half an hour to 45 minutes, I'll come in and just wipe it. I think I've seen other people do. I've visited friends and stuff and seen their rifles, and they've left the film on, and it actually becomes this kind of splotchy, kind of uneven, sticky mess. And I just like to maybe just wipe it down so it's just got a bit of a dampness, and then come back about an hour later and just get any puddles. And then that's pretty much it. Like I say, you know, this has had 16 coats now, and it's pretty nice, you know. Yeah. Anyway, thanks. Hopefully I gave you some few tips, or maybe given you some confidence if you've never done this before. It's a pretty simple method. There's a lot of good stuff online, and that's where I got it. And I've done a few rifles now, and I'm really to use them and stuff. It's really nice to. This is a nice way of finishing it. I much prefer this than, say, a polyurethane sort of finish. Anyway, hope that helped. All the best. Bye now.